Hey everyone, today we have the second starter deck that was released for the Gundam card game. This one is based off of Gundam Wing. And last time we opened up the fifth starter deck that was released for the Gundam card game, and that one was based off of Iron Blooded Orphans and was called Iron Bloom. You can see Barbatos in the back there. And then yeah, this one will hopefully have more than just Gundam Wing. I love Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing looks sick. If you subscribe to my channel, you probably already saw the Gunpla minifigure that I made for the Gundam Wing. But if you haven't, go check out that video. I have like the whole process where I built it piece by piece. But anyway, today we're going to check out what we get inside of this starter deck. First, we have to open up the sides. I know it tells us right here what we get. If you want, you can pause the video and see everything you get. You get 50 cards, 10 are resource cards, so really you only get 40. And then technically you only get 16 different cards, even though there are 50 cards, because that's just the way that they make the starter decks. And then on top of that, you get a bonus pack, which includes one card, and that card is a foil variant of any one of the 16 cards. The resource cards are also all the same. There's nothing special about the resource cards. They just look like, nope, not that one. That one's a special one. They look like this. So just the basic resource card. You'd have to open up the booster packs to get like nice resource cards. But anyway, let's open it up. It comes with some really nice things too so that you can play. Well, give me a sec. Gives you nice things for that so you can play. Yep, that is probably the best way that I could have said it. It gives you nice things like some tokens, and I'm trying to not ruin this box. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that, I guess. But it gives you nice things like a play mat, some tokens, and let's get it out. A rule book if you want to learn the rules. And there's the bonus pack. We'll open this up at the end. For now, let's leave it here in the back. My screen's fading, so let's open that up. Let's move the mouse. And then, sorry, here's the rule book along with all the instructions on how to play. But also, open up already. It includes like a mat so that you can play on top of it. You see, put your resource cards there, shields there, trash there, so on, etc. Let's put this away. All right, on to the reason why we're even here. So the starter deck, and see what cards are in here. So Gundam Wing, of course, he was on the cover, and it's based off of this iteration of the manga/anime. So yeah, Wing Gundam, or it's Gundam Wing, but then the Gundam is Wing Gundam. So it looks sick. It tells you who's the operator, Hero Yui. Looks like it just destroyed somebody. Unlike Barbatos, this one uses the big old Buster Rifle. Is it the Buster Rifle? I don't remember. And it has wings. And the shield. Barbatos doesn't use the shield. If he did, I don't remember. And if he did, it was momentary. But he did have lots of different weapons, and it was a very close combat type Gundam. Let's remove that. So again, there's going to be a lot of repeats. So we're going to just acknowledge the card and then skip over all of the repeats. I don't want to name them all off. So it's a sick looking Wing Gundam XXG01W. Check it out. You get two of them, and you get a tall geese. Look at that. That's the other one that the Wing Gundam is fighting on the cover. Zex Marquise. The tall geese. And then let me see, am I putting these right? Yeah. And then you get the Wing Gundam, but in bird mode. Ah, yes. The Wing Gundam can transform into bird mode. So similar to the original Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam, it can also transform into a variant where it just flies. I think this one is built into the Gundam, whereas in Mobile Suit Gundam there are like these external pieces, and then the Gundam's kind of just inside of it. But yeah, some bird mode Wing Gundam. And then heavy arms. Let's go. Oh, we can put the tokens to the side. So heavy arms, we get Gundam heavy arms piloted by Troa Barton. Look, check it out. What do you guys think? I think it looks sick. I really like heavy arms just because of all that firepower. Of course, there are... Oh, look, there we go. Gundam Sandrock. I actually like this set more than I do the Iron Bloom, just because they have the mainline Gundams, whereas I feel that in the Iron Bloom, they didn't really have any of the mainline mobile suits that you would want to collect. Whereas this one has, I hope it has all of them. So we've got already 2, this is 3. Gundam Sandrock, look at that, 3 copies. Then we have Maganak. I actually don't know what this is, how it's pronounced. So we've got 3 copies of the Maganak. And then we have a Leo. It's from Oz. How many of these do we get? 4, take a look. And then Ares, also from Oz, look at that. 3 copies. I wonder what we're gonna get in our bonus pack. I don't know how this is pronounced. Tragos. It looks like a gun tank or a mobile worker. Bear with me, it's been a while since I've watched Gundam Wing, though this was the first Gundam anything that I ever saw, and I saw it on Toonami. I'm sure most people probably did if you're in the US. Hero Yui, we get 4 copies of Hero Yui. Did I get a Mikazuki in the other one? I remember getting Orga. I don't remember if I got Mikazuki. Zex Marquise. This is Char of Gundam Wing. Looks cool. Like the long hair. What was he in Iron Blooded Orphans again? It escapes me. He wanted to be the leader of the 7 stars, and he was Galio Bodwin's best friend. I don't remember. We get Troa. 1, 2, 3. 3 copies of Troa. And look at that. We get 1, 2, 3 more copies. I remember in the very first episodes, they were fighting. And then he was really, really nice and kind. And this guy, he just wanted to go out there and fight. And then they became friends. Even though the other guy didn't want to be friends. He wanted to be friends. I didn't say his name because I don't want to butcher it, in case you were wondering. Siege Ploy. This is fitting, by the way, because he goes up to them and he's like, I don't want to fight. We don't have to fight. And then he's like, no, we're going to do this. We will fight. So interesting, huh? What about Huey? Hero Yui. Yeah, I guess. An unwilling participant in this war. Siege Ploy. St. Gabriel Institute. This is the school. Corsica base. 3 copies, and then that's it. That's all we get. Then we get a bunch of resource cards. All the same. Bunch of resource cards. And then we get this EX base, an EX resource. We get a Leo, another Leo. Wait, what? And a Tall Geese. Just, what the heck? How are these out of order? Gundam Heavy Arms. Here's Tall Geese. Well, I'm going to cut. Alright, now let's open up the pack. So, the Gundam card game starter deck Wings of Advance bonus pack. So this can be any one of the 16 cards that we just pulled from the starter deck. So let's open this up and see what we get. You see me struggling to open this pack up. Yep. I can't open it. Yo! We got a Wing Gundam! No freaking way! That's sick! Yo! That's insane! The card oh my gosh. The card that we pulled is Wing Gundam from the bonus pack. Oh snap. Okay, so I have to be very careful with this. That's wild. My expectations were very, very low. Anyways, I want to stop touching this card. Just put it down. And then put it in the sleeve. Where's the sleeves at? Give me a sleeve. I'm gonna drop a couple things because I'm trying to put this card in a sleeve. All right, so we're ending it here, having pulled a Wing Gundam directly from the Gundam card game starter deck, Wings of Advance. Sorry, I'm just very excited that I actually pulled something this sick. Like I said, my expectations were extremely low. I did not think that I was going to pull the I'm pretty sure that's a chase card from the entire starter deck. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your time. Use your turn signals, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Thanks.